To call the atmosphere here charged would be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys who can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. How do they go about taking down their rivals, Steve?
Well, I think you need to take advantage of balls up in the zone, and you could probably say that almost every day, but this is a great hitter's park. You get something to drive, they end up in the seats here.
Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
At the very least, he's showing some patience here to start the ball game. Well, that'll be important for him as we move along tonight.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, and the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
And that's one of the questions we'll ask as this night goes on. Can he wind up putting guys away with that fastball? And I think he gave a pretty clear indication, one batter into the ball game, that he brought his good stuff with him tonight.
Here's Brock Holt now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, we might see a couple of double takes from hitters on pitches down at the knees, maybe even below the zone. Sometimes he tends to reward guys that work down.
McCutchen waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, left fielder
Andrew Benedict gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
This has been just the kind of start you hope for in a game one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Sox 0, Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, one guy that's always worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
Well, one thing you can always say when you're facing a guy like this is that he's going to strike hitters out. The question is, are you going to make them work for those strikeouts? And if those 3 pitches are any indication at all, these guys could be in for a long night.
Standing in now, Aaron Judd, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Batting third,
Didi Gregorius
shortstop.
takes his first shot here with a runner at
Gregorius.
first now and one away. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And with two away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Sale sets. First pitch on the way. Hard hit toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit.
That's got to be encouraging for these guys so far. They're facing one of the tougher guys around, and that's 2 hits now here in the first inning, and that ball was smoked.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Number 41 stands in as he looks at ball one here.
But this is an ideal start here so far in game one. You get the scoreless top half. And now, right away, you've got an opportunity here to score first and really put the pressure on right from the outset of this series.
And this one's too far inside, ball two. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We've played an inning. No score. J.D. Martinez will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
We'll jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Brock Holt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. On 2 hits, and they leave 1. Leading off the inning, Torres, and they'll need him to get something going here. We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4. Xander Bogaerts steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
That was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Brock Holt comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Now both runners on the move. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hicks is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Sandy Leon gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Aaron Hicks steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Leading off the inning, Torres, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
First pitch coming, here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Still ranging back. He's not going to get to this one as it's off the wall, and this may put the tying run in scoring position.
Up next for the Yankees.
That's exactly the way you want to start your half of the inning. You're down by a run. You get a leadoff double. Now you're in scoring position. He is pumped up out there trying to rile up his teammates.
Andrew McCutchen
Will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Brett Gardner.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Trying to hold the lead. sent on the ground out to second. Holt has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Smart baseball right there. It's amazing how often this thing gets fouled up. You got the go-ahead run at second base. Nobody out. Your first job has to be to get the guy to third base, and he's able to put this ball on the ground to the right side to move that guy up 90 feet and get some high fives in the dugout.
Matt Barnes will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team. But with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
Didi Gregorius will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Bradley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Good work there out of the Boston bullpen. We're on to the 9th here in Game 1. The Red Sox on top, 2-1. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to baseball on the show from right here in the Big Apple. Brett Gardner will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left
J.D.
field.
Martinez
Number 11.
will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Robertson's ready. Here's the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The shortstop.
Nicely done there at short as you see him ranging to his left. He takes it on his forehand side and then flips it to first for the out.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees 1. Craig Kimbrell is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning. And it's a long road back from 3-0.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
And this is not the way you want to start the 9th inning on the mound. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Now, in a 1-run game, that puts a tying run on base to start things out.
Number 41 comes to the plate now with the tying run at first. So he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
Here's the pitch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Boy, we're talking high drama here in the playoffs. A walk-off win here in the final at that, and this place is going crazy right now.
Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a